In 1977, the world was introduced to the greatest film franchise of all time, Star Wars. The epic space opera defied all expectations and went over the world from the very beginning. Then it outdid itself with two truly fantastic sequels. Now Episode 7, The Force Awakens, is set to make history when it hits theaters on December 18th. It's already broken pre-sale records, and there are even more movies on the way. Star Wars is back! It's gonna rock our worlds! We hope? Remember how excited we all were in 1999 when The Phantom Menace was about to come out, and then the rug was pulled violently out from under us? We don't want to be hurt again, so let's manage our expectations here. It's time we come back down to reality and accept the truth. It's possible the new Star Wars movies won't rock our worlds. So sit back, grab some snacks, and get ready to get your learn on, because Cinematica is counting down the 6 reasons why the new Star Wars movies could totally suck, so you can watch smarter. Let's get started. Number 1. Disney and J.J. Abrams are pouring poisoned honey in our ear. It's always a bit unnerving when someone tells you exactly what you want to hear, and that's exactly what Disney and J.J. Abrams are doing. Call me bitter, but in my experience, if it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. The movie's current marketing strategy has been to pinpoint the specific sources of hatred for the prequel trilogy, and then assure audiences the new movie couldn't be farther from that model. There's a return to practical effects. Yay! Oh, look over there, the original cast is back! Thank Jesus. But other than that, what do we really know about this new movie? Nothing! The plot has been tightly under wraps, so it could all just be well-intentional promises and little else. Number 2. Speaking of plot, this all looks a bit familiar. There's no doubt that what fans loved about the original trilogy is front and center in the trailers for The Force Awakens. How could that be a bad thing? Well, it is if J.J. Abrams is just reusing the tropes from other Star Wars movies rather than doing something completely new and cool on his own. The journey of a young, poor hero with hidden promise and amazing parentage from a desolate planet on the outer edges of the galaxy gains a mission and a cute robot companion, then goes on to fight Nazi-like gleaming foes with the help of a ragtag bunch of underdogs. We've seen this already, and it was done perfectly. What else you got? Number 3. Is it possible that J.J. Abrams is a hack? Yeah, I said it. Super 8 wasn't awesome, Mission Impossible 3 and the Star Treks are fun, but both have huge problems. That's not the track record I want to see from someone holding the Star Wars universe in his hands. What if he is just regurgitating tried and true Star Wars archetypes, plot points, and settings to appeal to fans? What if that means he'll fail to expand new mysteries, explore our favorite characters, and provide us with force-filled battles with more spectacular and mind-blowing choreography and effects that we've seen before? I wonder if we can trust JJ's judgment. And so far, all signs point to no. Number 4. Disney is running the show. Disney has been on quite a shopping spree, snatching up Pixar, Marvel, and Lucasfilms recently in its attempts to capitalize on their creativity. And that they have. Mickey Mouse is essentially running a sequel factory, regurgitating characters we've all seen before, and the result isn't always pretty. The Force Awakens hasn't even come out yet, and there are already 2 more sequels and 3 spin-offs in the works. Disney has invested billions in these franchises, and they want to protect and exploit them as much as possible, which translates to less risk, less originality, and more repetitive stories. Number 5. They're getting churned out like they're on a conveyor belt. Fact, there's going to be a Star Wars film every year for the next 6 years, and that's just the start. The first trilogy had 3 years between films, and even the craptastic prequels had 2 years between them. Good ideas need time to marinate, and they're barely giving this new batch time to thaw. Combine this fact with the reality that the standalone films have no character crossover whatsoever with the episodic movies, and you can see how they'll fall victim to quantity over quality in no time. Number 6. The Force Awakens will suck because of math. Yes, math. I could debate the quality level of Return of the Jedi all day, but if you're honest with yourself in your heart of hearts, you can all agree that The Empire Strikes Back was the last truly masterful Star Wars movie. But for argument's sake, let's say Return of the Jedi was amazing. That still means we haven't had a good Star Wars movie in 32 years. The prequel trilogy? I rest my case. The Clone Wars animated movie? Well, that's currently boasting an 18% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but there's no arguing with math. Now I know you guys hate me, but I'm just trying to protect you. I'll be there on opening night with the rest of you, but while we're hoping for the best, let's prepare for the worst too. We've been hurt before. If you like this video, then perhaps you'll like some of the other great Star Wars videos as well. Disagree with the reasons why the movies could suck? Sound off in the comments. And remember, Frederator loves you. Now, the rest of the Frederator staff was too terrified to put their name on this video, so they got me to do it instead. Hi, I'm an anonymous intern, and I'll probably be fired by the time this video goes up.